Hello, everyone, and welcome to our 60-second video secrets webinar. I am Naja Hayward, your host and the creator of this pretty awesome program. So we're going to jump right in. What I'm going to do is share my I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to do this. I just wanted to say hi to you for a quick moment, but you're going to see my screen and lots of great visuals aside from me. So I'm going to share my screen now so we can get going. This is always fun. I love Google Hangouts. Okay, one moment. I'm also streaming this live stream on Facebook, so wherever you are, I'm hoping that you get really great value from this today. We put a lot of effort and energy into making this happen, so we are ready for you. All right, so I'm hoping that you can actually see what is happening. If you can just give me a quick shout out and let me know that you're in, that would be great. And also introduce yourself. Let us know your name, where you're from, where you're calling from, and definitely want to, want to give people a shout out, okay? So let's get going. This is our 60-second video secrets, creating simple, powerful, juicy, and engaging presentations, videos that really do help you not only connect and engage, but start to get new clients. And I'm going to share with you how I did that. But before we do, I want to just share who this is for, because I want to make sure that you're the right person, and I don't want to waste anyone's time. I want you to be able to go about your day if it's not the right webinar for you. So this is for you if a video seems scary and intimidating, but you're really ready to give it a go. Like, you've heard everything that people are talking about, like how important it is to start doing video and getting getting seen by your audience, and you're ready. If you have a business and you want to visually promote your business, you've tried video before, but you really want to get better at it. Because we're going to talk to you about how to be more effective. And if you're an action taker and you will actually use this information. So who is this not for? So we really don't want you to waste your time if this is not right for you. And I say that with all due respect. So if you're used to watching webinars and you just really don't do anything once you have the information, you should really get you should get enough information that you can leave today and start to implement. So if you're one of those people and you're kind of like looky-loo, and you just watch a million webinars and then you don't implement, it's probably not the best webinar for you. And I'm probably not the best person for you to follow, because I want people who are really wanting to build their businesses and make money in their businesses. And I want to support those people. And then if you're not an action taker, so if you're not an action taker, and none of this is a criticism, it's just the reality. Like, I want people who can utilize this information and they feel like they're actually getting something from it. And so that's who this is for, okay? So let's talk about what you're going to learn really quickly. I'm going to just talk to you a little bit about what you're going to learn, and then I'll share a little bit about myself. So we're going to learn why we make video so hard. And I've been there, and so believe me, I know, and I've talked to many people who have, shared their personal reasons of why they don't do video. And we're going to talk about the cost of not doing video. I believe that there's both an emotional cost and a financial cost. The 3 things that you must have to do video, like today, because you should be doing video today, okay? And then we're going to learn about getting into the video mindset and how to win big with your videos, okay? So what you won't learn, we're not going to talk about the technical lighting and all the techniques of lighting. We will talk a little bit about that. Our course goes a little bit more into that, but we don't talk about what you need to buy and making this complicated. Like, this is really about making video easy. We're not going to give you complicated equipment, ideas or requirements, not how to film lengthy promo videos, even though I went to film school. That's not what this is about, okay? And we're not going to talk about how to find your mate using video or Vito. Hey, we're not going to show you how to meet Vito using video. No, that's not this webinar. Wrong one. But first, I want to tell you a little bit about me. So this is my son. No, that's not my pet. That's not my pet over in the lower right-hand corner, but that is my son. That's the reason why I do everything that I do. He's an only child, and I have really built my whole life and my business around being able to be available for him. And then this is my second son, my dog son, as I call him, Hawk. And he's my buddy. That's my best friend. So these are really the two reasons why I do what I do. Now, I got into video. Look at that, the car ramming into the side of a building. That's kind of not quite how I got into video, but it felt like that. I got into video, well, I went to film school, so I was the behind the scenes person. And I was really good at helping other people be visible. It just wasn't, I didn't have that confidence, I think. Now looking back, I didn't think I lacked confidence, but I didn't have that confidence to really be front and center. And so as I built my first business, which is a wholesale tea company that I'm actually relaunching now, but as I started to build that first business, I really saw how important it was for people to be visible. And I was really studying marketing, and video seemed to be one of the first, one of the #1 ways that people were getting new clients and new customers. And so I started doing video about my teas, and it was great. It was really effective in helping me to get new clients, new wholesale customers. So that was really like my entryway, but I didn't know what I was doing. Even though I was connecting with people, I didn't quite know what I was doing. And so I started, I just started studying video. I started studying the marketing, the reasons why it was effective. And when I started my consulting practice, this was the very first video that I did. I can't play it, but I woke up one day, I said, you know what, my dog needs longer walks. I need to start doing video. And so I started doing these 15-second videos called Rise and Shine. And they were motivational, inspirational videos, just talking to people about their business and about, come on, you can do it, and kind of kicking them in the butt. So this was the very first one that I did. And I got so many comments from people that said that they were really inspired. And within that first 2 weeks, actually it was less than 2 weeks, I had gotten 3 new high-level consulting clients in my business. And so 50 videos later, I've done more than 50 videos, the Rise and Shines and other types of videos. And it has helped exponentially increase my business. But we really make video hard, and there's a few reasons why we do that, right? We create this belief within ourselves that we are not something. We're not smart enough, we're not pretty enough, we're not funny enough, we're not good writers enough. We even have this false belief oftentimes that we don't know the thing that we teach well enough. And so it's so interesting to me, because at the end of the day, there are people that are kicking butt doing video who aren't really smart enough, and they may not be pretty enough, and they may not even really be funny, but but they believe within themselves that they are enough, which at the end of the day is all you need. You need that confidence to know that you are enough, and the message that you have to offer is necessary. We also really make video hard because we think that we need more than we actually do. We think we need a fancy camera. We need one of those SLR cameras. We think that we need, we need the lighting, and we need a makeup artist, and we need so many things. And the reality is you need a camera, preferably a good camera, And in the course that I'm going to share with you, I talk about some suggestions for cameras. But you really need a good camera and a great message. And those are two of the most important things, because everything else will fall into place. And, you know, why else do we make video hard? Because we don't know what we'll say. Like, what will I say in my video? And that is huge. I've seen people who I follow, who I really respect the work that they do. And when they start doing some of the new platforms that we have, Periscope or Facebook Live, for instance, which are very different than 60-second videos, and they have two different outcomes, and we share that also. I'll talk a little bit about that. But you know, they know their stuff, and yet when they get in front of the camera, that confidence falters. And so you know, you don't know what you'll say, and so I'm going to help you with that as well. And then quite frankly, it's just plain scary as shit. And you know what? I am on this webinar right now, and I'm talking to I don't know how many people, and 5 minutes before jumping in, I was like, okay, am I ready? You know, and I have to get ready internally first. And so those are some of the reasons that we really make video hard. So there's 3 musts that you have to do before really starting video, right? So we said you need a camera, obviously, and you need a message. So you need to know your audience. You need to know who it is that you serve. You need to know where you're going to find them and how you'll find them. Because if you just jump in and you're talking to everyone, then it won't stick with anyone. You really have to have a clear brand message. And that's both, your brand message is both the visual, right? Are you, you know, are you funny? Are you really smart? Are you, you know, whimsical? So really, what's your brand message? And what is the message that you are putting out there, the theme of your message, the broader theme of your message? So important, because sometimes you can be all over the place. And now that works for some people because that's actually, in fact, their brand, but it doesn't work for everyone. You have to have a clear idea of what you offer. You need to know your products, you need to know your programs, you need to know your offerings, you need to know what you sell. Now, 60-second videos, live stream videos, all video is not only about selling, but it is about getting people to that point where they like what you do enough that they want to buy from you. So yes, we want to connect. Yes, we want to engage, but the ultimate purpose that we're in business, other than to serve, is to make money. And so you have to really have a clear idea about what it is that you offer. And you have to know how to breathe, quite frankly, and breathe really deep, because you can get in front of a camera and stop breathing. I've seen it, I've done it. And so, you know, breathing is a good thing to know. Those are some of the musts. So, you know, before we jump into some of the technical parts of video and some of the messaging, you really have to jump into the mindset. And I know from firsthand experience that probably is the biggest thing that holds us back from jumping in full force. Because once you have that down, you can your world opens up to all other areas. Once you have that confidence, and really before confidence comes courage, because you don't have to have the confidence on day one. You develop the confidence, but you have to have that courage, and the courage gives you that momentum to just jump in despite the fact that you're quote unquote not ready. And this, despite the fact that it's not quote unquote perfect, okay? So the video mindset, first and foremost, what you need to do is you need to get out of your own way. Now, we get in our own way in so many ways. I have gotten into my own way. I've created beliefs that weren't real. I created obstacles that weren't necessary. I've created ways to not do something that may have been so simple, and all I may have needed was a little support, a little encouragement, and really just saying, go for it, right? So we need to first and foremost get out of our own way. We have to have a greater desire to serve than to be seen. And if you can please hear this for what it means, like truly, this was the thing that helped me not only get in front of people on video, but also get on stages and start speaking when I was deathly afraid of public speaking. So the greater desire to serve than to be seen means that when you're in front of a video, you're not concerned necessarily about what you look like, how you look, if you feel, if you're going to be perceived as stupid, or if you're going to be perceived as whatever, because your greater desire is to give your audience, those people that are watching you in that moment, give them all that you have and serve them at the highest level with the message that only you can serve them with. Coach, or if you're a business coach, if you're a marketing person, or if you, whatever the work is that you do, you want your desire to serve to be greater than being seen. You've got to go in knowing what is your ideal outcome. Now, let me tell you, people jump in, and I say jump in. Like, if the first thing that you're doing is just jumping in and what you say is what you say, then great, because that's the getting out of your own way. That's the really like stepping outside of your comfort zone, and that's an important step. But to be effective and profitable, you really have to know like what it is that you desire to get out of doing these videos. Is it finding new clients? How many new clients, right? You want to set intentions. Is it connecting with partners or collaborators or people to help you build your business? What is that outcome that you desire, so that going in, you can create that plan, and also you've opened yourself up to receiving, right? And now fear is inevitable. I would say for 98%, that's my statistic, not anybody else's. 98.45% of the people in the world have a fear of something. And video is probably equal to public speaking. Again, my own statistic, just based on talking to a lot of people about this. But once you can really embrace fear as your friend and embrace fear as something that is really there to protect you for the right, like fear is good at times, right? So it protects you when it's necessary, but sometimes we let it control us. And so if you say, fear, I allow you to be there in the moments when you are necessary and my being protected is necessary. And right now I need you to just give me a moment to be that courageous person and have a conversation. I talk to my fear. I'm like, fear, what's up? What's going on, fear? Let's talk about this, right? So let fear be your friend. And then truly, for me and for many people, have a sense of humor about it all. None of us are perfect. Go into this knowing that you will fail, you will fall, and that's a part of the process. That's actually a part of the process of success. We don't create success if we have never failed. And I've met many people who said that they've had more success and failure, which is more uncommon than not. But even the people who've had great success have failed. And so if you can just have a bit of a sense of humor about it all, laugh about it, enjoy the process, know that each step along the way is just another step to get you better at what it is that you do, better at video, better at public speaking, better at the work that you do, better at communicating your message, better at finding new clients, better at sales, better at marketing. All of that, just have a sense of humor and enjoy the process. Otherwise, really, why are we doing it? So, do you want to know how to win big with your videos? I love this, right? Like, just think of a track runner, a marathon runner, a long distance runner. Like, runners, to me, really at the end of the day, that is going deep. Athletes in general really have to have such not only stamina, perseverance, but determination, right? And determination is what I believe you need to win big with video. But let's talk about how to win big. So one of the ways that I have really developed into winning even bigger than I did in that first week when I created my first several videos and I had those first 3 clients that came in and I made that first $9,000 doing video, but I've grown a lot since then, even since then. And video is great in the immediate, but it's also great in the long haul. So what is that? What do I mean by that? There are so many ways that you can use video, right? So you want to be able to, now you have this video medium that is capturing you, it's capturing your voice, and it's capturing your words. So you now can use this as a podcast. You can now use this in so many ways. So they call it repurposing. So multi-use with video, right? Win big with video, Instagram. I'm telling you, it is your friend, and whether or not you use it to actually build your business, utilize the infrastructure that it has. We talk about more in our course about really effectively using Instagram, but it's like easy. At one point it was 15 seconds, and so this course originally was 15-second videos. But now they've expanded it. We have 60 seconds, which I know so many people love, because people were struggling with getting their message across in only 15 minutes. Well, 15 minutes and 15 seconds. But now that we have 60 seconds, that's a great amount of time to introduce yourself, have a clear message, and communicate that, and not do it in a rushed way. Win big with video. Now we have what's called live streaming, Periscope, Facebook Live. I'm sure that there are going to be many more platforms coming out that will allow us to connect with our audience. And so we want to utilize those. Those allow you to win big with video. Timing is everything. You have to know when is the right time to connect with your audience. When is your audience listening? When are they watching? When are they online? And so we talk about that within the course. We talk about, like, so it's different for everyone. I know when my audience is watching. For me, they watch in the morning and in the evening, because during the day they're working. They're either working in their job or they're working on their business. And hopefully they're not on Facebook all day, right? So timing is everything if you want to win big with video, so that you reach your audience at the right time. And then also it helps you grow your audience organically, or not. Or not means there's all kinds of ways to invest in reaching your audience. Facebook ads being one primary way that I use personally. But I also really believe in reaching them organically, and there's so many ways that you can do that. Even though Facebook is making it more difficult these days, there are strategies that you can use to reach them organically. So what's not doing video costing you? You know, it is a gamble, right? Anything that you invest in within your business, at times you put the work in and researching, but at times it can be a gamble, which that's why I like this picture. But the cost of not doing video. I have to tell you, for me, not doing video, the biggest thing that I realized was that it was impacting my confidence. I have something called melasma on my upper lip, and I got that later in life, only in the last couple of years. But it impacted my confidence in wanting to be seen, take pictures, definitely getting on video and promoting my business. And once I started really getting past, you know, as they say, getting out of my own way, right? Getting out of my own way, and both finding ways to remove the melasma and heal that, but also just being less concerned about it, it helped me to be confident to know that I can be seen despite my perceived imperfections. So another cost of not doing video, I'm telling you, to me, this is huge. Your competition gets your customer. Your competition gets your clients, because your competition is out there doing video. They are out there being seen. They are out there getting their message to the right people, and their right people may very well be your right people. And so it is costing you customers, because if you don't get that person as a customer because they're looking for what you offer, someone will. It's costing you visibility and recognition. For some people, you know, we all have different motivations for doing the work that we do. So some people it's money, some people it's title, for some people it's visibility and being recognized and being acknowledged. And so especially if this is one of your let's just call it for, this is one of your motivators, right? Then it's costing you really being recognized by people who really need to see you before they could recognize you, right? It's costing you positioning yourself as an expert. Again, there are other people doing what you do, which is a beautiful thing because that means that there's a market for what you do. So you need to position yourself as an expert in your field. And when your audience can not only read your Facebook messages or see your quote blocks on Instagram or receive your email with, great information, but when they can see you saying what you do and talking about how your work can help them, then they begin to position you themselves as that expert that they want to work with. And then also you as an authority, right? Which is very big in when you want to elevate your work. The added benefits of doing video. I love that you can expand your brand. How do you expand your brand using video? There's so many ways, but really it's expanding your personal brand. You can repurpose. I touched on this a little bit earlier a moment ago, but repurposing is huge because so many of us scramble to create content and we're always trying to find new content to create, new information, new, what's new out there. And it's like a full-time job at times. But when you've created a video and a 60-second video, you have sound bites, you have a full podcast, a mini podcast, you have a written blog that you can just extract what you've said and have it transcribed and use it for as an email blast, as a blog post. You can take a picture and extract quotes from what you've said within your 60-second video. You can repurpose it in so many ways. I'm excited, and within our course, and I'll share this, we have a cool bonus that's gonna help you with the repurposing component. So you can transcribe to written form, blog posts, quote blocks. My 15-second videos, Rise and Shine, is actually being turned into a book called Rise and Shine, an entrepreneur's wake-up call to living a life they love and building a business that thrives. And I have literally not written anything. All I've done is transcribe each one of those videos, which becomes a page. So it's 52 pages, 52 weeks, right? 52 motivational opportunities to inspire entrepreneurs. So it's my first book. Like I said, podcast. And then the extra benefits is seriously, it's so simple. There is no setting up your lighting. There is no writing big scripts. There is no having a big team and complicating your makeup and your hair. And, quite frankly, I've seen people talking, and this isn't something that I would do, but I've seen people have their robe on in the bathroom doing facials because they have face products, right? So you set up and you shoot anytime, and you want to have structure around that, and you want to kind of get clear on what we said about your messaging, but it's as simple as it gets. So the 60-second video Rockstar course begins May 31st, and I want to share a little bit about how you can be a part of that. 60-second videos are really the way to go right now. Live stream is amazing. Live stream, you jump in, you connect with your audience, you have this really powerful experience that is impromptu and live and quote unquote in person, right? But with 60-second videos, it's very, very different. There's so many other ways to inspire, educate, impact, motivate, and instill the knowledge of what it is that you do. So I wanted to share with you for a moment our course and tell you what we'll be doing, where you can take some of what I've talked about and it just goes even deeper. The course, of course. So what we're going to be learning within this course, it's 15 days. And day one, we get in gear. What is the gear that you need? And I give you all kinds of some of the gadgets that I use, and you know, really talking about your phone and how to use your phone. So get in gear. Number two, get social. So how do you now, what sites, what platforms do you need to be on to start promoting those 60-second videos? We don't talk about, you actually will really get clear on your audience so that you know, once you start doing these 60-second videos, who you're reaching out to and how to find them. You have to have a core theme. So 60-second videos, you want your theme to be so identifiable that people look forward to listening to what it is that you have. So rise and shine, people knew in the morning, generally after my workout, or it would be before I was going to a meeting. You know, I had makeup on, I didn't have makeup on, but they knew that my core theme was rise and shine, rise to the greatness of who you were meant to be and shine bright, right? And I did them in the morning, so it had a double entendre, if you will. Day 5 is really about creating your MTL, your memorable tagline, and I won't go too deep, but Joan Rivers, she had a memorable tagline. Most comedians have memorable taglines. Brands all have taglines, but you will have an MTL that people will come to know you for. Day 6, we talk about being you, but more importantly, we talk about what that means and how to do it. It's so important, right? How do you be you and also be a professional? Day 7, we talk about looking the part and being the part, because you are someone that is positioned as an expert. So how do you position yourself as such? By really like setting a standard with your visual. Day 7, we said look the part, be the part. Day 8, filler killer, baby. This is gonna help you really start to write and know what to write and know how to speak and how not to speak. Day 9 is we're gonna craft your compelling messages so that it's gonna help make your life so easy. We actually have templates and scripts that will help you create messaging that impacts your audience and makes them want to listen. Day 10, we're gonna talk about quality over quantity. So you may not want to do video every day, or you may want to do video 5 times a day, but we wanna make sure that the quality of what you offer and what you do is more important than really the quantity and how to do that. Day 11, schedule for success. I'm gonna help you with that. Day 13, when to expand your videos and how to expand your videos. So when is a 60-second video perfect, and when is it just not the right fit for the message that you want to get out? Day 14, I'm going to talk to you and share with you not only how I monetize my videos, but how you can monetize your videos as well. Day 15, we're going to talk about practice, 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 and how do you start to perfect being a video rock star. So the time that you'll spend on this course, you will have 15 video lessons every single day. You will have a membership site where everything is so easily accessible, and we kept it very, very simple for you. This is not about getting your MBA in film. This is not about, you know, going to school again. Your lives are busy, and we want to support you in your busy lives, building these videos and simplifying it as much as possible. So it's 15 minutes a day for 15 days, learning how to do 60-second videos. And that's it, but it's really not it. So in addition to the 15 days, the 15-minute a day courses, the videos, the worksheets, the assignments, we have some really cool bonuses that I love. We have a 6-month video planning calendar. So this is going to help you map out, and what I love about this calendar, and I worked with Seema on this, but this calendar actually will give you all of those random days, like, you know, National Ice Cream Day, National Iced Tea Day, National Kiss Your Mom Day, right? So we added all of that into this calendar so that you can actually know when you can talk about what and how to integrate it into your core message. We also have another bonus, 16 ways to repurpose your videos, which is spectacular because it not only talks about the ways, but actually how to repurpose it. And then we have 99 video ideas. So you don't have to think about any of this. You don't have to think about what to talk about, what to write, what kind of content to create. We've done it for you. And the ideas that we've generated for you can be used in any industry at any time. And so what I wanted to share with you is the investment for the course. And we've made it more than reasonable. At the end of the day, going through this course is going to help you not only do 60-second videos, and this is the funny thing, the people that have gone through this course and the people that have done our 7-day challenge with us and the people that have done their 60-second video work with us, they are realizing that the information you learn is information that you will use throughout all of your marketing. And that's kind of like a little hidden gem, hidden secret that no one really, right? We say we're selling this 60-second video course, but it's going to help you in all areas of your business. And so the first 3 people to register into the course are going to get a free upgrade where I actually review and do a screen. You will get a screen share of me reviewing 3 of your videos and talking about giving you true, honest critique on your content, on your message, on your visual, on how you shot it, on your script, on everything. And so I will do that for the first 3 people that register. They are going to get that free upgrade. And so let's talk about the investment. So generally this course is $920 when you look at everything included. With the videos that you get and the content that you get and the assignments and the worksheets and the 15 days of knowledge that you will attain, that's not only helping you gain the courage and the confidence to do video, but also the tools and the resources and the tangible knowledge. So it's $920, and that's before our bonuses. But we actually have an online offer, and that's $297. And for people that are watching the webinar, we have an offer of $247. And so this is something that we wanted to make so affordable for people to just be able to say an easy yes and to jump in and to start doing the work and to start moving away from being afraid of sharing yourself live and sharing yourself on video and jumping in and just making it happen. And we want to support you in that. And so, of course, in addition to the membership site and all the information that you get and the lessons and the videos and the bonuses, you have the support of me and the support of Seema. And we will be within our private Facebook group. So we actually have a closed group that's more public and open, but we have a private Facebook group that's only for people who buy into the course. And what we're doing is supporting you in the most profound way to be hugely successful in doing your videos, because we want to see you not only just get visible, we want to see you start profiting from that. And so here's where you will go. If you are inside of our webinar page, there's a link below where you can click on, you can get more information about the program, more information about the course. And if you happen to be anywhere else and see this, then here is where you'll want to go. It's http://bit.ly/25K8LZS. So that's the link that you'll want to go, and you can learn more about our program and our course. I hope the information that you gained today in our short webinar is useful for you and that you will start jumping in and courageously getting visible to your audience. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I wish you much success today and always, and I will see you on the other side.